EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And Stroud now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again, it's Gibbs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A good run that time. They couldn't close him down, and now 9 yards makes for a very different situation on 4th and goal. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Donovan Peoples-Jones, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Texans nothing. Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud coming right back after the pick six. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First and 10, it's Stroud. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the one. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for two here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They go play action here on first down. Touchdown, Texans! Dalton Schultz from 19 yards away. And the Texans strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And they'll try to run it in with Singletary. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 3rd down and 1. Now it's gone. That is caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 29 yards. And the Lions are once again back in front.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. Cross midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That is caught by Dell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First and 10, it's Pierce. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Stroud. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Goff on first down. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Here's Goff now on second down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. King going to look to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. As Stroud now to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And in for the Lions, touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
34, Texans 16. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Stroud to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Stroud sets up the play action. Throw over the middle is taken in by Down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Brown, 37 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Texans 24.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
They were just trying to get their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd call. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Goff. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary from 17 yards out. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. St. Brown motioning left. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Texans are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
There he goes, right side. And he's taken it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So now here come the Lions up to go for two. Goff. And they're going to get the two. It's caught. And the lead is cut to two here in the fourth. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
King going to look to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Stroud back to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Pierce now up the middle. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here's Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an end into this one.
I like how they went the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Stroud looks to throw. Taking a shot for down here.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
To throw is Stroud.
It's complete. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Goff now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. We'll talk about a great call on special teams, a gutsy call. They fake the extra point. They'll wind up getting 2 for the price of 1. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Matt Amendola now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. But he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle.